Before we start, let me ask you something. Are you trying to get rich, or are you trying to build something that makes people's lives better? There's a difference, and it took me years, decades even, to realize it. Most people know me as the founder of Amazon, the guy who started a company in a garage and turned it into one of the most powerful businesses in the world. But what most people don't know is this. I didn't get rich because I wanted to be rich. I got rich when I finally understood what wealth really is. The early illusion. When I was young, I thought wealth was money. More specifically, a number, a target, a finish line. At 30, I left a stable Wall Street job. I had a good salary, options, and a fast track to success, but I had an idea for an online bookstore, that's right. Not a global retail empire. Not cloud computing, just books. Everyone thought I was crazy. Why leave certainty for something no one was asking for? Because I felt it, a pull. Not toward money, but toward meaning. Here's what I understood later. Money follows value. Value doesn't follow money. That shift in thinking changed my life. The realization that changed everything. You don't get rich by chasing money, you get rich by solving problems. In the early days of Amazon, I had one obsession. The customer. Not investors, not profits. The customer. I realized if I could build something people couldn't live without, wealth would be the byproduct. And that's exactly what happened. We focused relentlessly on three things: low prices, fast delivery, wide selection. That wasn't a business strategy. That was a life strategy. Put people first. Add insane value and be patient. The power of long-term thinking. Another thing I learned early on, rich people think in decades. Everyone else thinks in days. Most people want to win now. They want results this month. Success by next year. But real wealth doesn't respond to urgency. It responds to consistency. At Amazon, we made decisions not based on what would look good this quarter, but what would still matter 10 years from now. I used to ask myself, will this decision make sense on a 10-year timeline? If the answer was yes, we did it, even if it cost us in the short term. That mindset, that's how you get rich. Not by being right all the time, but by being patient when everyone else is panicking. The habit of ownership. Here's something no one teaches you in school. Employees think in hours. Owners think in assets. When I started Amazon, I took almost no salary. I didn't care about a paycheck. I wanted equity, ownership, skin in the game. That was the difference. That was the one thing that separated wealth builders from income earners, and it's still true today. You want to get rich? Stop renting your time. Start building things that can grow without you. Invest in your ideas. Own your decisions. Own your upside. Even if it takes years to pay off. The definition of rich. Rewritten. Let me tell you something that might challenge your idea of wealth. I didn't feel rich when Amazon went public. I didn't feel rich when we crossed $10 billion in valuation. I didn't feel rich when I bought the Washington Post. Or even when I launched Blue Origin, a literal space company. You'd think those were the milestones that defined wealth. But here's the truth. They weren't. I felt rich, truly rich. The day I realized I no longer needed more to feel enough. The moment I saw that wealth wasn't measured by commas in a bank account, but by the impact I had on others. You see, people chase riches like they're running toward a finish line. But the real finish line, the one that actually matters, is when you stop trying to impress the world and start trying to improve it. That's when the game changes. That's when you change. So if you're listening, wondering how to build wealth, real wealth, let me share what I've learned, not from spreadsheets or headlines, but from living it. 1. Obsess over people, not profits, not prestige, not press. People. Serve them, understand them, care deeply, That's where value begins. 2. Think long-term. Short-term wins feel good today, but long-term thinking builds empires. Delay the dopamine. Compound your vision. 3. Solve meaningful problems. The bigger the problem you solve, the more value you create. Chasing money is chasing shadows. Chase purpose instead, and money will follow. 4. Own equity. Don't just trade time for money, own something. Ownership is the foundation of wealth, whether it's a company, an idea, or a vision no one else believed in. 5. Stay relentlessly curious. The world changes fast. The most powerful opportunities are usually hidden inside questions nobody's asking yet. 6. Be willing to look foolish today, to be wise tomorrow. The road to wealth is paved with risks, missteps, and people doubting you. That's part of the price. Pay it anyway. Now here's the twist most people never see coming. I didn't become rich when Amazon hit Wall Street. I didn't become rich when my name appeared on Forbes. I became rich the moment I understood this. Value creates wealth, not the other way around. And value, real, lasting value, is created by people who are bold enough to think long, act with purpose, and give more than they take. So I'll ask you this. What are you building right now that someone will thank you for 10 years from today? Not tomorrow, not next month. 10 years. Think about that. Write it down. Build toward it. And if this made you pause even for a second, if it made you question what wealth actually looks like, then share this with someone who's chasing the wrong definition. Because here's the truth. The moment you understand what real wealth is the moment your future truly begins.